Welcome back to part 2 of my Cape Town travel series. If you thought part 1 was fun, then hold on to your horses because part 2 is packed with even more amazing things to do here. Cape Town will totally steal your heart with its scenic drives, cruising through vineyards, sipping wine, and maybe getting a little too happy about it. And if you haven't watched part 1 yet, I'm leaving a link for you to catch up after this video. Now, grab your coffee, popcorn, or whatever snack you need, sit back and let me show you why Cape Town is the place that you need to add to your bucket list. Ready? Let's go! Starting with the Redbus store. Now this is something my personal favorite and I recommend you to try while you're here as a part of your day trip, and that is nothing but taking the open roof Redbus, or also known as hop on hop off bus. It's the perfect way to explore every nook and corner of the city while soaking in its stunning coastal views just by sitting on the top of the bus. Isn't it amazing? I love doing this. You can grab a pass online via the Cape Town City Pass or buy it at the V&A Waterfront Aquarium, which is actually the starting point of the bus. The tour covers over 50 attractions with 25 plus stops. All you have to do is jump off to your favorite attraction, explore, and hop back onto the bus. You will get a detailed handbook with the bus timings, stop information, and tips to plan your day hassle-free. You can easily cover up to 4 to 5 places using a day pass by jumping off to your favorite spots to explore. Next up is Hout Bay is the place where you can find the most adorable sea lions swimming in the oceans. ये हार्बर stunning Chapman's Peak Mountains के बीचों बीच में बसा हुआ है. You can get here either by Redbus or hire a cab or self-drive. It's just a 30 to 40 minutes drive out of the main city, and यहाँ पे usually लोग Seal Island tour करने आते हैं, which takes about 45 minutes and is a must visit if you want to see the furry sea lions living their best life. You can either book your tickets online or on the spot, but make sure the weather is clear and hop onto that boat. Hello everyone, I'm here at beautiful Hout Bay, just outside of Cape Town with a 30-40 minutes drive. And we have come to Hout Bay, which is a beautiful harbour which you can see right behind me. And a little bit of history to the Hout Bay is this site was initially used as a wood logging or harvesting site, which the name derives by itself. Hout, which means wood, or which means wood logging or harvest, and site means the area where they used to cut the woods and import-export from the harbour. But anyway, now it's become a popular site for boat island tour, fishing and whale watching and everything. And I have actually come over here to explore this beautiful town and also to chill with the seals, which you can literally find on the harbours. They are chilling, lying down, fighting and making sounds. And also the fact that I am going on a boat trip right now. I'm literally on the boat to the Seal Island, which is a must visit when you are here at the Hout Bay, because it's a home to the colony of Cape of Fur seals, and you can see lots and lots of seals chilling around on the island. Actually, what I saw from the pictures was that there's a beautiful stone in between the water, and there are a lot of seals chilling over it, which is so cute. I don't know why, I find them very cute. So if you're here in Cape Town, make sure that you're adding Hout Bay to your itinerary. Trust me, you will not regret coming over here, because I did not regret and I'm enjoying every bit of the moment over here. Even though the weather is not in my favor, it is windy and raining, I'm actually enjoying it. So this is the Seal Island. It was just a 15-20 minutes boat ride, and look at all those cute seals.
So overnight they sleep and also due to the fact that the seal's body is covered in a exact layer of rubber. The lateral skirts is a layer of skin.
Also, if you love some fish and chips, then I suggest you to give it a try at one of the local restaurants here too. वैसे हम इंडियंस के टेस्ट बड्स को तो मैच नहीं करता है, लेकिन एक आध बार ट्राई करने में टैक्स थोड़ी लगेगा, है ना? Next up is V&A Waterfront. This spot is the buzzing heart of the Cape Town. With over 20 plus activities, you can easily spend a whole day over here. You can shop till you drop, indulge in a variety of cuisines, hop on the Ferris wheel, visit the Two Oceans Aquarium, visit museums, or jump on a harbor cruise and get some gorgeous sunset views for yourself. मैंने पर्सनली यहाँ पे टू ओशंस एक्वेरियम देखा, थोड़ा सा लोकल आर्ट एंड कल्चर एक्सप्लोर किया, थोड़ा सा अफ्रीकन मूव्स भी सीखे एंड लास्ट में सनसेट शैम्पेन क्रूज बुक किया. I probably suggest you to take the sunset cruise only if you are in the group so that you can enjoy more and make the maximum use of this 3 to 4 hours cruise sail. And end your day by taking a ride on the Cape Ferris wheel for a sparkling night view of the city. This is a must, don't forget. This should be the bone.
And this is skin.
And this is skin. On to the next. This place has my heart. I visited almost every day during my week here at the Sea Point. Welcome to the Cape Town Promenade. This 7 kilometers beach stretch is always buzzing with locals either jogging, walking, roller skating, cycling or walking their dogs. I often came here for my evening strolls, especially around sunset, and it was such a vibe. आप यहाँ पे साइकिल रेंट करके पूरा स्ट्रेच घूम सकते हो या बस एक लॉन्ग वॉक एंजॉय कर सकते हो. सनसेट टाइम इज परफेक्ट एंड आफ्टर दैट हेड टू मोजो मार्केट फॉर सम कैरियोके एंड ड्रूल वर्दी फूड टू एंड योर डे राइट. Moving on to, we are talking about Cape Town and it wouldn't be complete without a wine tour and a tasting, right? There are so many wine farms to choose from, but my top picks are Groot Constantia Wine Farm and Francosk Wine Tram. Groot Constantia Wine Farm is a very old OG wine farm which is also easily accessible through Redbus store. You can buy a wine tasting tour at the reception here and you will get 5 different wines to taste from and order snacks at an additional cost. You also get to see the wine processing, their storage cellar and dining in one of their in-house restaurant for an exquisite experience. Also, FYI, Napoleon, a French general, used to specifically order 30 bottles of his wine every single month from Groot Constantia. This wine is 339 years old and it's a sweetest wine. और कितना दिया है, like it's just a sip or two. But anyway, let's try this. So this is my 5th wine and I'm having the sweetest wine. जो quantity में बहुत कम है. Let me just taste how this tastes. Smells good. Smells very, very tasty. I like it. It's very tasty. I really loved it. This wine was so good. I wish I had got it in a bigger quantity, but this is my favorite out of all the 5 that I've tried. I got my wine glass packed. The next wine tour I wanted to visit was Francosk Wine Tram and I was actually looking forward to get some Insta-worthy pictures over here if not getting tipsy by drinking all that tasty wine. But बारिश ने मेरे पूरे प्लान पे पानी फेर दिया. Anyway, I hope when you plan your visit you get to experience this side of the wineland. Francosk is a charming village just and about an hour and a half away from city, often called the wine capital of South Africa, which has a rich history of its own too. The best part of this wine tour is their wine trams, which gives you this vintage vibes and you could choose one out of 10 different routes from their website to experience the exquisite wine tasting and see which route suits you the best. Apparently, the pink and the grey routes are good for the beginners, but feel free to suit yourself. You can also explore Stellenbosch wine region just an hour away from Cape Town city if you have more time in hand. And that's about wine trip. But wait, there's more. Here are other few activities I couldn't try due to the bad weather and rain, but they definitely deserve a mention in your Cape Town guide. Starting with one of the bucket list moments to be done here is paragliding. This activity starts at the Signal Hill, taking you through the bird's eye view of the city and then ocean. Chances are that you can also spot dolphins and whales from the top, and the experience ends at the promenade in Sea Point. There are various agencies conducting this activity, and I highly recommend checking Google reviews for each of the agent and choose the spot based on your budget. On to the next. I was actually eagerly looking forward to this activity through Atlantic Outlooks since the moment I booked my Cape Town flight. It was something I had dreamed of doing for a long time, but because of the weather, the tour had to be cancelled and I had only regret in my heart. If this is on your bucket list, then don't worry, you will definitely get the chance to experience it. The tour is peaceful hour-long paddle starting early around 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning when the ocean is calm and sea animals are most active. The view of the Table Mountain and Lion's Head just adds a beautiful touch to your ocean safari. If you're craving a cold dip in a rock pool, Maiden's Cove Beach is your go-to spot. यहाँ पे आपको 12 Apostles Mountains का व्यू मिलेगा and you can actually enjoy some relaxing sunbathing. The vibe is so chill and you might even make some new South African friends here. Plus, a 10 to 20 minutes cold water dip is scientifically proven to be great for both your body and mind, so definitely do give it a try. And if you're looking for more cold dip places, then you can also check out Saunders Beach or Camps Bay Rock Pool too. And the last spot is Kirstenbosch, yani Kristen's Forest, is one of the world's top botanical gardens and ये actually 500 plus acres में फैला हुआ है. While I'm not the biggest fan of botanical gardens, I couldn't leave it out of the Cape Town guide that you must visit. यहाँ के plant life और walking trails काफी unique हैं and of course Instagram worthy भी. You can get here easily either by Uber or Red Bus, so if you're into nature and want to take off a must-see spot in the Cape Town, it's worth visiting. और ये था केप टाउन के टॉप 18 प्लेसेस. टेबल माउंटेन से लेके वाइट सैंड बीचेस, बॉर्डर्स बीच, केप ऑफ गुड होप और वाइन वैलीज तक केप टाउन में विजिट करने के लिए बहुत कुछ है. केप टाउन इज अ वेरी कूल cosmopolitan city with an urban artsy look. With this, my video comes to an end. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it till the end, I truly appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting travel content. Also, drop a comment below telling me which place excited you the most. Wishing you all a wonderful day and a week ahead. Until next time, I'm Maithili Nayak signing off.